Welcome back, folks. If you're new here, buckle up. And if you're not, well, you already know it's time to fire up the freedom engines because the government is at it again. This time with the Supreme Court playing co-pilot. Yep, the highest court in the land just rubber stamped Biden's ghost gun ban. You know, because what this country clearly needed was one more regulation targeting law-abiding gun owners and hobbyists who enjoy doing things like building firearms, also known as being American. By the way, if you're tired of the ATF thinking that your toolbox is a terror, then you need to head over to onlytacticalfans.myshopify.com and get you some badass merch. Let's clear this up real quick for the people in the back. Ghost guns, the scary term the media loves, are just homemade guns. That's it. They're unserialized because, spoiler alert, you made it yourself. They don't come haunted, they don't whisper to you at night, and they sure as hell don't sneak out and commit crimes on their own. But apparently, if a gun doesn't have a government barcode on it, it's basically possessed. Next thing you know, you'll be doing background checks on power drills. So here's what happened. Justice Gorsuch, or however you say it, I'll put a picture of him somewhere up here. I'm botching his name, but whatever. Yeah, the guy we thought was cool voted with the majority. They said the ATF has the authority to regulate kits and parts that can be turned into firearms at home. Because if something might become a gun, well, it's basically already a gun, right? Following that logic, my microwave is now a grenade launcher. You better call the ATF, there's a war zone in my kitchen. Here's the thing, Americans have been building firearms at home since before America was a thing. It's part of our history. You think Paul Veer, or whatever you pronounce his name, stopped at a background check booth before he grabbed a musket? Please. Now, the Biden administration wants every gun part, screw, and spring to have a serial number, background check, and note from your mom, and the Supreme Court just handed them a permission slip. Here's their big concern. Bad guys might build guns without serial numbers and use them in crimes. Newsflash, criminals don't follow gun laws. That's literally what makes them criminals. Banning ghost guns to stop crime is like banning spoons to stop obesity. You're punishing the wrong crowd. This is your brain on bureaucracy. We can't stop gang violence, but if Bob in Kansas builds an AR-15 lower in his garage, we've got him surrounded. They love to throw numbers around. 27,000 ghost guns recovered in 2023. Sounds terrifying, right? Except they leave out one tiny detail. There were millions of crimes that year. The percentage involving ghost guns is lower than a politician's approval rating. Now let's talk about the hero of the hour, Clarence Thomas. This man looked at the ATF's new rules and basically said, no, that's not how any of this works. He pointed out the obvious. These are parts. You can't regulate things that are not firearms as if they are. That's like arresting someone for having sugar because it could become moonshine. Here's the real danger. This sets a precedent. If they can redefine parts as firearms, what's next? Do I need a license to own a shovel? After all, I could sharpen it and turn it into a weapon. Better yet, do we need a serial number on a printer ink? I mean, what if I print a mean tweet? That could be dangerous. The Second Amendment doesn't say the right to keep and bear government-approved firearms shall not be infringed. It says what it says. And building your own gun? That's part of the deal. It's legal, it's safe, and it scares the hell out of politicians, which is probably the best part. From flintlocks to ARs, from Lexington to YouTube tutorials, Americans build. It's what we do, and now we're supposed to beg for permission from an alphabet agency that changes its mind every election cycle? Yeah. Okay, hard pass on that one. Here's the bottom line. This ruling is a loss, not just for gun owners, but for freedom in general. It's one more example of government overreach wrapped in public safety rhetoric and stamped by a court that should have known better. But as always, we don't give up, we don't back down, we organize, we vote, and we keep building. Legally, responsibly, and unapologetically. Thanks for watching. If you're tired of being treated like a criminal for exercising your rights, share this video, hit that like button, and maybe even go build something patriotic. Not illegal, but anyways, I'll see you next time, and if you guys would like to continue to support, there'll be links down in the description, and peace.